Hello, how are you? I hope you're good. So, today I have something hopefully really fun for you guys. It's a tag. It's been a while. I've actually filmed like a rip it or ship it tag for like Harry Potter theme, but I somehow lost the whole footage, so it is gone. But I have been tagged by Bobby from Paginator. I will link her video down below. It's an original one. The pre-original one for the You're Not Good Enough was created by somebody else that I will research and I'll also insert down below. But Bobby took half of the questions for that one and then added other half of the questions to basically extend this one. I remember a while back it was going through like Game of Thrones stage, and me and Logan did that as well, but we weren't the first ones. I don't remember now who did that. I'm sure I linked it in that video. But Bobby created this for Harry Potter, and then she emailed me telling me that she tagged me. So if you are interested in doing this, because it sounds like it's fun, you need 32 character names in a cup of your choice. So I wrote 32 character names, and basically you have a question and then you read out the question, and so the character that was an answer to the question goes into the to keep pile, and then you discard the one that didn't answer the question. So even if it's not like a positive outcome, the answer to the question goes into the keep pile. And when I'm out of options in here, I'll take the keep pile, put it back in the cup, and we'll go until we... Sorry about the light, by the way. It's one of those like sunny, not sunny, sunny, not sunny days. We're gonna have 2 wizards or witches left, and we'll try and see which one wins. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. I will also link the questions down in the description bar if you fancy doing this yourself. So the first question is, you have only one more spot on your spelling bee team. Who would you pick to compete with your team? Well, for your teams. And so we have Neville or Lupin. I like Neville, but I have to go with Lupin because I feel like he would be like superbly good at this. And Neville is a bit sort of like wonky and not always the most concentrated character, so I think that Lupin is a solid choice here, so I'm putting that aside. So number 2 is, both characters want to kill you. Which one would you kill first so you have a better chance of surviving? Oh, great. We have Voldemort, or Voldy is how I've written it here, or Hermione. I mean, Hermione is a badass witch. I don't necessarily think that fighting is her strongest suit, but I really think she's great at it though. But I mean, I have to go with Voldemort because you hate him, but you have to admit that he's good in battle. Because he is actually the answer, so I have to put him in a keep file. Great! Number 3 is, you're on The Bachelor and you're down to the last 2 characters. Which are you going to give your rose to? Okay, we have Luna or we have Hagrid. I mean, I love Hagrid, but I don't think I could never see him as a potential like suitor. And Luna, I actually could. So I'm gonna go with Luna. Number 4 is, you've been chosen for the Hunger Games. Who would most likely volunteer in your place? Okay, so we have McGonagall or we have Tonks. I think that McGonagall would want you to do it for yourself. Although she is very selfless. She is the head of Gryffindor, so I think she's definitely brave enough. And then we have Tonks that I think goes head first with her instincts as well. And she is an Auror, so this is actually a very hard one. What do you guys think? I see them both doing it, but I feel like McGonagall is also like a teacher, so she might want you to go through that yourself because she would believe in you, but then also she would want to protect you if you're a student. Oh, this is hard. This is very hard. I have to go with McGonagall. I think she has a very strong protective instinct. Number 5. You're stranded on an island. Which character would you sacrifice to engage in cannibalism? Could I maybe not? That's a bit dark. Bill Weasley or Lily Potter. Oh my god. Spoiler if you haven't read them, but I'm gonna go with Lily Potter because she's already dead. That is a weak ass excuse, but it's really hard because I have this like really weird strong love for Bill, and I just would rather eat someone else with him than kill and eat him. Does that make sense? Although if I eat him, then he's with me forever. Okay, no, Lily. I'm gonna go with Lily. I'm sorry, but we didn't get like, I love the character, but we didn't get that much time with her to like get... Oh no, but This is hard. I don't like it. But that also means because Lily is the answer to the question that I have to discard Bill, and that makes me very sad. The next question is, you're the next DC Marvel superhero with your own TV show, of course. Who is your sidekick? Sirius Black or Ron Weasley? I mean, come on. I don't think that Sirius is the best to be a sidekick, and Ron really excels at it. So I'm sorry, Ron, but you are the answer. Number 7, you're a manager of an avocado admiring company. Nice. Who would you fire for lack of communication skills? Ron. Can Ron still count? I think he would be horrible. Okay, we have Grindelwald. Or we have Flitwick. No, Flitwick is clear as heck. He's the head of Ravenclaw. He would be so precise, it would hurt. So the answer, sadly, is Grindelwald. I'm saying sadly because not only now I have to go and fire him, which I don't think he'd react to very well and calm, but I also have to keep his name. We're collecting an interesting bunch there. Next up, you've just finished reading a book in which your favorite character dies. Which character is likely to comfort you? We have Aunt Muriel from the Weasley family or Crumb. I mean, Aunt Muriel is the least empathetic person, so this is very easy regardless of we're getting, unless it would be like Voldemort. That would be an interesting twist, but Crumb, definitely. I think that Crumb is an actual softie, and I wish we got more of him so badly because I think he deserved a lot of love. It says, oh, it's high school. I actually like high school, okay. Who would most likely be part of the popular group? We have Cho Chang and we have James Potter. Ooh, both strong, because Cho Chang always, like, we know that she always had like a group of girls around her as well. But James Potter was like, James Potter is like, what's her name? The main girl from like Pretty Little Liars. So I think James is definitely the answer. I mean, come on. Number 10 is the day has arrived. You're finally a year older. Who would have the nerve to forget your birthday? I would. I'm horrible with remembering birthdays, and then people get all like offended. So we have Harry and we have Fleur. I think that Fleur would always remember your birthday. I think that Harry might be a bit like me in that regard, that it's just like, who has the mental capacity to learn these things? I don't remember a lot of things, like what I ate for breakfast. Number 11 is you've just found an upcoming booktube star. Who would it most likely be? Okay, we have Ginny or we have Bellatrix. Alright, interesting. I actually don't think that out of both of these, any would like be extremely into reading. I just don't get the vibe that Ginny would love reading as much. She's more like active and moving and sort of that kind of vibe. What I think Bellatrix would have, and no shade here, but I think she would definitely have this sort of rant channel where she would just point out all the things negative without really a lot of empathy to other people's work, or, and I'm talking like, you know, not like constructive criticism, which is always necessary, but like just the clickbaity one. I think Bellatrix could go far. Number 12 is sleepover time. Unfortunately, you can only invite one person. Who would you invite? So we have Cedric Diggory or Umbridge. I wonder. Get out of here, Umbridge. You're not allowed in my house. And Cedric Diggory, I think, would be a lovely person to hang out with. It says, bam, you're pregnant. That sometimes just these questions escalate so quickly sometimes. Who is the father or mother? Okay, so we have Oliver Wood or Dumbledore. I mean, not Dumbledore. And Oliver Wood, who I feel like a lot of young girls had a little crush in the first movies, because he was quite a nice person to look at, and I think he went on to play professional Quidditch, and he genuinely seemed like a nice person, so I don't have a lot of issues with this. 14, it says, you've just written a super important text. Who would see it but not reply? Ooh, don't you hate when people do that? And we have Draco and we have Snape. Ooh, okay. Oh, I don't think that Snape would even see it. So I'm gonna go with Draco because I can totally see him seeing it. and not replying it, and on purpose, not just like by accident, but he'd do it. Number 15 is you've just woken up and it's time for breakfast. Your mum's been replaced by who? We have Peter Pettigrew and Trelawney. Oh no! I have to go with Trelawney because no to Peter. Always. I mean, she's not the worst, but it wouldn't be the best start of the day of my mother constantly telling that I'm gonna die today. Okay, number 16, which is the last two in here before we recycle them. You've been arrested for stealing chocolate frogs. Worth it. And you get a phone call. Who do you call? Ollivander. Don't think he would help me much there. Or Mad Eye. Oh, definitely Mad Eye. I think he would get me, like, first of all, he has way more influence in the ministry. And it's like a, you know, I think he'd help me out. Number 17. You get a day off in Hogsmeade and can invite a friend. Which character would be the most fun to hang out with? We have Lily Potter and Bellatrix. Why? Why is this so hard? I mean, Bellatrix could be kind of fun. Depends what kind of fun you're looking for. But Lily Potter, I feel like she actually has more spice and kick to her than we think. I just have a feeling. So I'm gonna go with Lily Potter, and also that would give me a little of a chance to get to know her better. Since I've chosen to like eat her, it's the least I can do. Take her out to Hogsmeade beforehand. Alright. Number 18 is someone has framed Peeves for disrupting the Hogwarts kitchen. Which character was it? Grindelwald or James Potter? You know what? I actually think this is very much something that James Potter would do. I don't think Grindelwald would. First of all, he didn't go to Hogwarts. And second of all, I don't think that he would bother. I like how Harry's parents are like the only two now that made into the keep pile again. Number 19. Fred and George have hired a new manager at their joke shop. Which character is it? Mad Eye or Harry? Oh, definitely Harry. They would not hire Mad Eye. Mad Eye would be the end of their business. Number 20. In addition to Harry, Dumbledore has been sharing secrets about Horcruxes with one other person. Who is it? McGonagall, very likely. Or Crumb. Of course, McGonagall, 100%. I'm surprised that he didn't. 21. It's your first year at Hogwarts and you've just been sorted into your house. Which character will you befriend? Or befriend you? Ron, likely. Or Lupin, also likely. But I actually think Lupin, because Ron doesn't seem like he seeks people out as much, and Lupin seems to really have this inclusivity within him. Alright, 22. OWL exams are coming up and you need a study buddy. Who is it? Voldy? Doubtful. Or Trelawney? Oh my god. I mean, Tom Riddle as a student was a really good student, and Trelawney I feel like would legitimately fail everything. So I actually have to go with Voldy, even though like for his previous years, like very young Tom Riddle. I can't believe I had to just choose Voldemort. Damn you, Trelawney. Okay, 23. Gilderoy Lockhart needs someone to pose with him on the cover of which weekly? Who would he choose? Cedric. He is an eye candy according to everyone in the book. Or Luna. But I have to get rid of Luna because I think he would choose Cedric because he was also someone that was sort of, even though overshadowed, but known for getting into the Triwizarding thing, even though this was before Lockhart was teaching, so it depends how pedantic you are, but regardless, I think he would choose Cedric. 24, you're studying the Marauders map. Who do you see sneaking around in the middle of the night? Oliver Wood or Draco? I mean Draco, 100%. Oh, I just kept reaching it, but there's nothing there, so all the winners, back in you go. 25 is the Triwizarding tournament is here. Which character is most likely to be chosen to represent the school? We have Lily Potter again. Oh, and James Potter. Ah, interesting. Lily, as we know, was brilliant at potions. And in general, I think she was like well-rounded student. I think James Potter was more like the twins. While I think he's brilliant and very capable, I think the cup would actually choose Lily. Sorry, there's drumming outside. To this day, I swear. We're not far from the end now. 26. You are with Harry and the gang in book 5 in the Ministry of Magic. You happen to see a prophecy about a character that suggests they will go on to live a life full of fame and glory. Which is the most likely to be that? Cedric Diggory or Voldemort? I mean, technically Voldemort was famous and glorified, but if Cedric, again spoiler, if Cedric did live, I feel like he would be as well, but I have to say Voldemort. I can't believe he's making into the list. 27, your Quidditch team needs a new beater who can keep the bludgers from hurting people. Which character would you pick? We have Draco and we have Lupin. I would choose Draco even though he's not in my house, just because I don't think Lupin is extremely good at flying. 28, you're hunting down Horcruxes and could use a hand. Which character would you ask for help? We have Harry or McGonagall. I mean, Harry has proven to be very good at it, but McGonagall would also be excellent. I think even though like he has a lot of experience with it, it was just mostly circumstances and like obviously skill as well, but as skill goes, McGonagall, like you have to go with McGonagall. 29. Okay, have only 4 left, so give them a good stare. And 29, it's Christmas at Hogwarts. Which characters gets you the most thoughtful gift? McGonagall or Voldy? I mean, I wonder. Voldemort would never gift anyone anything. So obviously McGonagall. And then last question prompt is, you're on the run from Moldy Voldy. The only way to keep yourself safe is with a secret keeper. Which character do you trust? Ooh. But also good that Voldemort just fell out, because that would be an interesting one. So we have Draco or Lily Potter. Of course I'm gonna choose Lily Potter. Draco has a lot of qualities, but loyalty or strength under torture is probably not one of them. So Lily Potter, and that's also something that really bothered me, that they didn't choose themselves as secret keepers, like Lily and James, whatever. For the best witch, we have McGonagall or Lily Potter, because they survived all of the questions. Who, I am actually not gonna answer this, I want people to vote down below. Who do you think would be overall the best witch? McGonagall or Lily Potter, and why? I'm really looking forward to you answering this question and seeing what your reasoning was. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Thank you for tagging me, Bobby. If you would like more tags and you know a fun one, definitely suggest it down below as well. Just tell me the name, I'll do a Google and see if it's fun and maybe do one again. Hope you have a wonderful day ahead of you. Stay awesome, stay kind, and I'll see you next time. Bye!